In 1947, a major chapter in South Asian history came to a close as British rule ended. This pivotal moment gave birth to two new nations, India and Pakistan. But this new beginning was also fraught with uncertainty, tension, and ultimately, conflict. Join us as we explore the historical events of 1947, examining the first conflict between Pakistan and India from a neutral and educational perspective. For nearly 200 years, the British Empire had governed the vast Indian subcontinent. But by the 1940s, the tide had turned. Powerful political movements advocating for independence gained unstoppable momentum. Faced with this pressure, British authorities made the historic decision to withdraw from the region. The plan for independence was complex. The subcontinent would be divided. This division, known as Partition, was intended to create a Hindu-majority state, India, and a Muslim-majority state, Pakistan. The stage was set for one of the most significant geopolitical shifts of the 20th century. The partition of 1947 unfolded with breathtaking speed, leaving little time for careful planning. Borders were drawn hastily, often cutting through villages, communities, and families. This sudden division sparked widespread confusion and deep uncertainty. In the wake of the new borders, one of the largest mass migrations in human history began, as millions of Hindus and Sikhs moved to India, and millions of Muslims moved to Pakistan. For the newly formed governments of both nations, managing this monumental crisis was an overwhelming task. Establishing law and order, providing security, and distributing essential resources became immediate and critical challenges. Amidst the chaos of partition, the unresolved status of several princely states added another layer of complexity. The most critical of these was the state of Jammu and Kashmir. As a princely state, Kashmir had its own ruler, and, in theory, the option to join either India or Pakistan or remain independent. However, political decisions made under immense pressure, combined with rising regional tensions, pushed the situation to a breaking point. Both India and Pakistan laid claim to the strategically important region, setting the stage for the first direct military confrontation between the two young nations. In the final months of 1947, the simmering tensions over Kashmir erupted into open conflict. Fighting broke out as forces from both sides moved to secure territory and establish control. This clash, which would last until the beginning of 1949, is now widely known as the First Indo-Pakistani War. The primary objective for both India and Pakistan was to gain control over the Kashmir Valley and its surrounding areas. The fighting intensified. The conflict quickly drew international attention, with global powers watching anxiously as the situation in South Asia threatened to escalate further. As the war stretched into 1948, the international community decided to intervene. The matter was brought before the newly formed United Nations, which called for a peaceful resolution. After lengthy negotiations, a ceasefire was finally brokered, bringing an end to the major hostilities. A demarcation line was established to separate the territories controlled by each side, a line that would later become known as the Line of Control. While the ceasefire stopped the fighting, it did not resolve the underlying political dispute. Conflict was paused, but the question of Kashmir's future remained a deeply contentious and unresolved issue. The events of 1947 fundamentally reshaped the political landscape of South Asia. The first conflict, between India and Pakistan, born from the complexities of partition and unresolved territorial claims, laid the groundwork for decades of future relations. Understanding this crucial period of history is essential to grasping the dynamics that continue to influence the region today. It serves as a powerful reminder that peaceful dialogue and sustained diplomacy are the most vital tools for achieving lasting stability and resolving conflict. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more historical content.